welcome back, Metalheads, to Mega March. Woohoo!
Woo!
Yay!
Tonight we are, tonight,
Whatever.
in the morning.
Whenever
We
you
welcome
view this.
Zach- We welcome Zach from Grab Shiny.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for being on.
Good to be on.
Jonathan, do you want to talk about the episode title?
Yes, today we watched. Let me thumb through my notes here. We watched.
Additional note.
We watched episode 13, "The Strange Island of Dr. Wily."
Yeah, I was getting some real Mayan temple.
It was.
Aztec-y
It's just
jungle.
another Legends of the Hidden Temple
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, they're just like glorified natives on an island
Yeah,
covered in rock.
you know, they're rock monsters or
Rock monster.
rock men.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm leaving.
So the beginning of the episode, I guess Dr. Wily and his robots are just inhabiting this island for whatever reason.
They just found it.
They just kind of found it, and he was testing his device, right, so he can control everything. His microprocessors. I don't even know how they work on rock people.
It's weird because they just magically got just joints and stuff that worked.
Yeah, and then there was that whole Dr. Frankenstein-esque thing
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
on.
I was kind of getting some of that too.
Yeah.
The whole episode kind of made me think of Mega Man 8.
Yeah.
Like the second half of the game,
Especially the big guy, and he grabs Mega Man.
There's the big guy, and his castle's in a volcano, or it's in a lava-y area.
I thought the exact same thing when they were in there.
It's
crazy.
his techno tower and castle.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll get there as we get there, because spoilers, there's a volcano and giants.
Yeah.
Also, I like how Wily was like, these stone men will be invincible, and it's like, what? They are rock people? You can just explode them, and
Yeah.
Why didn't you just bring Stone Man?
Yeah.
You know why I didn't bring Stone Man.
He's
Freaking
invincible.
Well, see, I think eventually we find out that on their own they're very vulnerable, but when there's hundreds of them, then they're
Mhm.
we're gonna overpower you. I guess that was the logic.
Yeah.
They never really said it out loud. But
I guess there's a
"Eh."
numbers game.
Yeah, for sure.
They're highly disposable people, pretty much. And then
Yeah.
after that, they go to the lab, and then Rush flips the switch on that weather machine, which has no bearing on the rest of the episode. By the way,
Yeah,
it was just a weather
by the
machine
way,
there.
Weather machine.
Yeah, I was like,
I can do anything.
oh, they're gonna do something with this later. They do not. Spoilers.
Yeah, no.
And then, so it just gets flooded right up to Roll's ankles, and then and then the camera goes back to Dr. Light and Mega Man, and there's no water anywhere.
And then in the background you see the water,
Yeah, he just back.
but I guess somebody just forgot to put the water
Yeah.
scene with
The-
Dr. Light and oh god, Mega Man. I
The-
keep wanting to say X.
The house slanted really hard for just a second, and it just happened during the scene transition.
It doesn't help that she even pointed out it's gonna take forever to get rid of all this water, and it's literally gone.
Yeah,
Afterwards.
one scene transition.
Oh man, that was so funny. And then I
Dude,
saw
that-
Mega Man.
Do what?
You see Mega Man right after, and I'm like, I don't watch the show. I haven't seen it since a kid. Is it not weird to you guys that he has eyebrows? Am I the only one that it's really weird that he has
It's not.
eyebrows?
It's kind of weird, but I guess I've accepted it because
Who has eyebrows?
Mega Man does.
Yeah,
Well, look, I mean, there's pictures of Mega Man.
he has no eyebrows in anything except for the
They're hidden
show.
by the helmet.
Yeah.
But
Or as Sato would say, you can always tell a male robot from a female because males don't have eyebrows.
oh my
females
god, the females do have eyebrows. You're
Yeah,
fucking right.
because that's always his argument for Lumine, from X8 being a man, because he doesn't have eyebrows.
Just a pretty boy.
Yeah, pretty boy. So there's one line near the beginning,
My eyes have been opened.
but your eyebrows
My
are still
eyebrows.
there. There's one line near the beginning when I don't know, Gutsman says something, and Wily's like, he's like,
Oh, I know.
if I want your opinion, I'll program it.
I literally wrote that too. I was like, oh my god, he's so savage.
That's so funny.
He's just so fucking mean to Gutsman, dude.
Gutsman and Cutman just can't catch a break.
Oh, they're the
But
worst.
That's why it's funny.
Way to
Oh.
diss your own creations.
You know, Woodman is in this episode, and I think it's the only one that he's in, and I like the design.
Yeah,
he actually looks
Yeah.
Yeah,
intimidating.
he looks like, you know, a woodman would.
I wish he would do something more with his little metal leaf.
Right.
It's his leaf shield, but his leaf shield, you know, it
There's
says
just
on the
one.
wiki, his leaf shield doubles as one of those things that you put a pizza on to get it into the pizza oven.
Is it
Oh,
really?
oh no.
Pizza
Like that's
paddle.
That's exactly what it looks like. It's just a pizza
I
paddle.
would so cook pizza.
So he's just Pizza Man from now on.
if it was that exact one.
It's wood grill pizza, man.
Oh yeah. So like,
I like how. Oh god.
oh no, you're good.
I was just like, I like how the shield was strong enough that
It was pretty strong.
that it wouldn't like be affected by those stones, because that thing looked like a flimsy piece of metal.
Yeah, and Cutman's head thing just bounced off, which
Yeah.
it's Cutman. He's supposed to cut.
It's
He's
Cutman,
cut through
yeah.
trees, like really solid ass trees, and stuff like that. And like this is stone,
Cutman's
but
powers are really inconsistent.
Hasn't he cut
like
through like a helicopter too?
you know,
or
he
something?
cut in the first episode. He cut through like just entire like
Airplane,
planes.
right?
he's
Yeah.
And
it's
then-
gone through like
but
building
also
infrastructure
a lot.
too, right?
Yeah, he's-
Like steel beams and shit.
Well, yeah, but they weren't made of stone.
You got you're right. Oh man.
So anyway, Wily activates all these rockmen somehow. Like that's I think that's the key word for this episode is somehow.
Yeah. The
gets them
microprocessors.
He gets them going, and then like the good guys show up.
Yeah, I guess to test out their weather machine. That's why they went to the island, right? Like,
Oh no,
Is that
no.
the idea? like why did they go there?
No, he was like, oh, there's a weird weather pattern over here.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet Wily's behind it.
I'm
Oh,
guessing-
this island's not even on the map.
I'm guessing they were using that small little weather toy that they were playing with on the
Right.
weather island to connect those two ideas together, and then after
I
that
guess
they just
so.
drew.
Well, you know, we'll just use it to fill up the bathtub now. It's like this very concentrated rain cloud. But anyway, I like when Mega Man is fighting the rock monsters. I'm gonna call them everything, and they're gonna be rock monsters, stone guys. You know, it's gonna be everything. Deal with it.
If it's a pun, be ready for it.
But I love when he's fighting him, and he just starts just kung
Kicking
fu
him?
kicking that
Yeah! I was like,
And he just-
what?
one. It's like
Yeah.
slowly falling apart until he shatters through
It's
it.
like three kicks, like
God.
boom, boom.
Like that was cool. Like I love, you know, because this show can have a very limited budget, but when it takes the time for each kick to just shatter off a little bit of it,
Yeah. That
good
was really
stuff.
cool.
Good stuff.
Was I the only one that laughed when I saw, like, the stone men come out the ocean to, like, ambush them? Like, how long were they waiting there, just camping out in the water? That was so funny to me. Like,
I didn't even think about.
like all the
that.
other
Kinda
ones from the jungle, like it was very natural feeling. You're like, yeah, this makes sense. But like they ambushed them behind from the water. Like were the microchips just like fine, or like there was just so many things. I was like, what the f? And then they
Yeah.
run, and like Mega Man just runs into like the worst trap ever. He he gets like strangled by the vine, and like somehow just can't get out of it while he's getting hoisted up in the tree. Oh my god, it was
Shoots the
just
branch.
so great. Yeah, shoots the branch of all things. I was like, is that like you're so heavy? How is this vine holding you?
Because the guy's made of stone. He's got them stone rock hard muscles,
I
man.
think he literally lands on or uses one to break his fall, and he just shatters it from the sheer weight of himself. So how did that vine hold him? Like it was so ridiculous. I loved it.
Oh my god.
I loved it.
Well, like I didn't see it, but Maria did. Like when it shows the close up, the vine turns into a rope.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just a vine rope.
Man, that's one strong rope, man. He
I know,
weighs
right?
tons.
Like, I didn't even think about the weight branch though. Like that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but
This 3-ton Robo Man
well, I mean,
Stone Man.
there's a heavy ass like stone dude in the tree, and then he's
there's a robot.
hoisting this thing. Yeah.
Made
Yeah.
out of titanium.
Like,
right?
I'm surprised the branch didn't fall while he was trying to hold. Like, even if it could hold Mega Man, how was the branch holding both of them?
Yeah, the whole tree should have like just
Toppled over.
It crumpled in on itself.
Well, maybe that's why Woodman was there to reinforce the trees just in case.
Oh, using his special wood powers.
He's got to be able to do something besides carry a pizza pan around.
He's just worthless. And like, I love how all the characters like say the Master Robot's names. Like, instead of Cut Man, they say like Cutman.
Cutman, yeah,
and
like
Gutsman,
it's
like a law firm. Like this is Cutman's law firm right here. Step right in. It's like, why did they say it like that?
He's your boss man.
So good. And then like Wily comes in on that sick ass car, and like it's so normal. Like you would think he would come in with like this big ass skull tank thing or something, and it's just completely normal car.
Like, where did he get that?
Yeah, like he's just been like riding on the beach. He probably like just likes driving around on the island. He just happened to have it there. I don't know. It was really weird.
Maybe it was like sort of like a Gilligan's Island type thing, where all of like the evil natives were from the other side of the island. So maybe he would just like go to that island just to like joyride. And he went to the other side and he's like,
he just goes there to show off.
Got it.
Yeah.
It just happened to be just right around the corner. But anyway, so for some reason, right now we do learn later why, but the stone guys turn on everybody. There's like, we're gonna kill all the people.
Yeah, like the machine just stops doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's not listening to anybody.
Yeah. So everybody kind of teams up at this point, and it's really kind of neat to see, like in cartoons like this where the good guys and the bad guys work together.
Mm-hmm. I always like that too, especially with Proto Man and Mega Man.
Yeah, they have really good dynamics.
Yeah, and they're just like, they're complete dicks to each other too. Like Mega Man knows this guy is gonna betray him at any second, so he's just like a dick back. So it's really funny.
Yeah, like they're like real siblings that like probably don't live together.
Yeah.
It's like one lives with mom and one lives with dad.
Wait, brother.
Hey, bro.
I want you where I can see you.
All right, fine. Just trying to be nice.
Have it your way.
Yeah.
And then he like storms off like.
But he's still got that smug look on his face.
Yeah.
That
like you cannot wipe that look away from Proto Man. That's the best part.
He just has like the smuggiest face. It's so great.
It's so good.
It's so great. And then like around there, like, do y'all have like the breaks scene, or like the when they take like TV breaks or whatever, and it shows like the picture.
Yeah,
like,
it's on the DVD.
Those pictures, I don't know if they're fan art. I like to assume they're fan art. But they're not right. They're not right.
Apparently they're from what I've gathered,
maybe early.
Like, in other episodes we've discussed this, but they're based on the character, like the old character sheets before all the designs were finalized.
Ah, okay,
because,
that's kind of
Mega
neat.
Man still has the flesh, neck, and hands.
And hands, yes. I was like, what the f*** is wrong with him?
If you look at his old character sheets, then you'll see that he has those same design things. But Roll and Rush, just like there's something wrong with them.
Yeah, they're just like, their anatomy's all off, and like their pose is like weird.
Awkward.
Yeah.
It looks like Roll's being dragged on a string.
Yeah.
Like.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
so they're trying to escape the island because they're like, man, we got to get out of here.
Dude, Dr. Light, like jumps over a tree and runs like the speed of Mega Man and Roll when they're escaping. Did you notice that?
What?
Like the big tree that falls, like Mega Man shoots the tree and it knocks down like a whole bunch of the rock guys and they jump over it. That thing is like Dr. Light's like height, and that man clears that tree easily, and he is sprinting. I would have imagined like maybe Rush carried him or something like that, but no, he is sprinting full speed with Mega Man and Roll.
Maybe there was a stealth Rush coil that happened.
It was just so good, and then like Cutman's just useless again and constantly. And
running theme, running.
And then they go on the ship, right?
You know, what?
They go up like in the airplane after that.
Yeah, they go in the thing, but they can't fly away. There was some sort of atmospheric disturbance or something.
There was like a radiation shield.
Yeah, I was laughing at something, so I didn't really hear it.
Oh, is that why they didn't just leave? Because I was like, who cares if they get rid of the machine? Like,
yeah, it had something to do with the machine doing some sort of feedback that can close the island or something.
Yeah,
it probably would have like crashed their ship if they
right. And Mega Man just holds Wily hostage.
I thought that was so weird.
That was like Mega Man 7 shit.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna defeat you.
I think he literally said he'll end him.
He has his gun in his face. He's like, "Does this change your mind?" It's like, "Whoa, bro, calm down." But you know, like I was thinking about it. I was like, "That's really out of character for Mega Man." And then like I thought about it.
It's not too out of character.
Rationalized that it was to protect Dr. Light.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like if this dude goes crazy, you know, he might kill this guy that I'm trying to take care of.
Yeah.
So.
If you imagine it like the games, like if they're all one big Wily encounter, it only took 7 of those for him to like be like, you know what, I'm sick of you. I should kill you. But in the show,
that's not canon.
It's canon enough.
It didn't happen in the Japanese version.
Did it not? Oh.
No, it was just added to the English version.
I mean, wasn't this just the English cartoon? Or was it in Japanese too?
Is what?
Isn't this show like mainly just English, and then it was brought over to Japan?
Oh no, I'm talking about the
game.
Yeah.
7, like the whole Die Wily thing isn't in the Japanese version.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was
just added to the English version to make him seem all edgy, man.
I did not know that.
Fair
you can thank Reploid REVO, Twitch, that we've seen on a few episodes. Being the lore keeper.
Oh, my Mega Man would shoot Wily. That's mine.
My Mega Man's gonna charge up all the way.
It's American. That's all.
He's American. He's got muscles and he can shoot you. Oh no.
Oh.
But so Wily wakes up and then he's like, oh no, there's a gun in my face. What do I do? He's like, he gets Kevin Zeefed in the face. But and then they're like, okay, we need to work together. And then Wily and Light do this manly handshake, and it does a close up. Like, yeah. And then
that was really cool.
Immediately after, Wily's like, I'm gonna betray him.
How does Roll not hear that? She's piloting the ship.
That's like right after that when Mega Man is like, you know, he's talking to Roll. He's like, go back and tell Dr. Light what's up. And he's got his hand in front of his face like he's gonna whisper, but they're shouting at each other.
I know.
Oh yeah. Next to each other. That's after he goes to chase down the machine, right? And then Gutsman hits him with the tree.
And he follows them.
That was so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like, I was trying to hit the stone, man. You need target practice. Like they.
It's so good. What's crazy is like that's probably the only time Gutsman is ever actually smart, because like you can even see how he's like being sarcastic about how he was like, I was aiming for the stone man.
Yeah, like he had an excuse that made sense in context of what was going on.
Yeah, but he knew his order from Wily was to secure the device, not destroy it. And Mega Man was going to destroy it, so he's like, boom, with the tree. It was kind of amazing.
And by the way, he throws a tree.
It's just a whole tree. And then they go to like track them down, and they go in that village or whatever. and they find like a whole civilization's worth of history on like this small ass stone slab. Like this whole civilization that's probably been there for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. Who knows how long? All on like this tiny slab.
Didn't he just pick it up like just random from the floor?
It was in one of the houses, but I mean they just have a really simple language,
efficient language.
Like a picture of a tree can tell you like.
This is true. 1,000 words, man. 1,000 words.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and they write in pictures. So come on.
They write in wingdings. That's what they write in.
That's what it's gonna look like, yeah.
Boulder
ball.
Yeah, there's the boulder ball that's falling off the cliff.
Oh right.
Mega Man's like, oh no, I'm also falling off the cliff.
Time for some brotherly teamwork, right?
They team up, and then it's like, oh, commercial break, Mega Man might die, and then immediately he's like, nah, he's fine. They shoot the boulder, and it's cool to see like they shoot it, and then it's raining like smaller boulders.
Yeah, and I was expecting Gutsman to just like, I don't know, do his power.
Gutsman was punching some, and Woodman was blocking him. And Mega Man and Proto Man were shooting, and Cutman is just like in a fetal position, getting pounded by a rock.
He's so worthless. I fucking love him.
He is weak to having rocks thrown at him. Like that's.
That's true. That's his weakness. His canonical weakness is rocks.
Yeah. So
especially tiny ones.
Good job, Ruby Spears.
Oh man.
But like when they blow up the rock, Gutsman is like, good job, Proto Man, and then like it does this close up, and then the most
smirk
look I've ever seen, and then Mega Man just all grumpy behind.
I did stuff too.
Oh man, oh it's the face that made the episode. It's so funny.
Oh yeah. After that, like. What, he goes back to Dr. Light and them?
He goes back to the doctors, and then they get betrayed.
Did he have that welder, like, just planted outside?
Yeah, like, where the hell did he pull that from?
Yeah, my excuse was, he's a doctor. Of course he has. and
I thought he just locked them from the outside at first, and I was like, how does that happen? And then they showed the welding, and I was like, oh... Wait, not oh. No, wait, there's more problems now. What is this?
But then Roll starts using her, like...
Her pizza cutter.
She had, like... What'd you call it?
The pizza cutter? Dude, it's a pizza cutter.
We called it a ham slicer. Or a frozen ham.
Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm dead.
You killed him.
Yeah, because at first the question was, what kind of kitchen utensil is a saw blade? And then Maria's like, a ham slicer for frozen hams.
Oh my god.
For frozen hams, you don't want to wait. You just have her cut them.
They are pretty hard to cut.
Oh. Did y'all think it was funny right after too, where Dr. Light like punches the window and just like a thunk? I would just imagine like afterwards, like someone dubbing him like, ow. It was so funny. Like it even scares Roll for a second too. He's like, "Oh Jesus, Doctor!"
And she like jumps when he hits it.
Yeah.
Like, you crazy old man! You're not a robot. Don't do that.
It was so weird. Like it was like this frustration of Dr. Light, like trusting Wily, but it was just so funny to me for some reason. Like it just. Maybe it was the timing of it and just the thunk it makes on the window. Like it was so good.
There's a lot of good comedic timing in the show. Like usually, like they'll be like, "Oh man, Dr. Wily's doing this," and then he'll just come out of the background. Well, now it's gonna get worse. It's just
Don't say nothing yet. Wow.
Yeah, it's just like it's on point and it's great. Like when the show is excelling, it's
like, really good B tier cartoon. Like it's really good.
It's so good. But anyway, so the climax ends up inside the volcano because they're like, oh, we're gonna sacrifice something to get our power back because that's what the Stone Men believe.
Is that what it was? I thought they were just gonna like just destroy the machine. I thought there was like a more they thought they shouldn't exist kind of thing.
No, when Mega Man's reading the history thing.
Yeah.
He's like they believe that their power comes from the volcano, so they want to make the volcano active again. So they'll get their power back.
Weird that they know that would work, because it took Dr. Light like this crazy mathematical formula on a fucking supercomputer on their ship to figure that out, but they just knew
Well,
that would
they've
work.
lived on that island their whole lives.
With that machine though?
Their whole lives has been 20 minutes.
I guess just, you know, throwing technology down it was just the idea, maybe then.
Yeah, or it's like, here's this thing that I don't recognize. Let's throw it in there. It'll probably be cool.
Yeah.
But then they would stop existing, you know. So weird plan on their part, but then everything would have stopped because the volcano would have erupted.
Right.
Anyway, there's this cool fight. Wily gets the machine fixed in his favor again. He's like, "Uh-oh, destroy Mega Man!" And he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay."
That's when
You know?
Woodman comes in with like the best line of the episode. She's like, "Welcome to your doom, jerkheads," and I was just like, "Yeah." That is amazing.
But so everybody is against Mega Man and company.
Right.
And, Woodman gets bodied in one hit, of course, and he gets his weapon taken. Which, like, even now, just when Mega Man takes like the robot of the day, like when he takes their weapon, it's just so cool.
Yeah.
Because there's always like a unique spin on it. You know, it's not just like, oh, boom, it shoots. You know,
He always does something cool, like with
Yeah.
Cutman. He's always like just thinking about pool in his head, man. He's trying to bank it off of like 5 different things, and then like hit a rope and make something fall directly on a robot. Like it's nutty.
He's pulling a miraculous.
Yeah, he does some off the wall stuff, which is like super cool. Instead of just point and shoot like he does with his normal arm cannon.
Yeah, but I really love even with the Buster. Like, you know, he'll, instead of shooting someone directly, he'll make something fall on him.
Yeah, like environmental stuff.
Yeah, it's always good. But so these giant rock men come out, and then
yeah,
one of them
I know exactly what you're
rips his
saying.
friend's arm off.
Yeah, to use as like a weapon. I'm glad you thought that was hilarious too, because like he could have just swatted Mega Man, but it was just like, "Hey, bro." The guy's just like, "What? My arm? Why did you do
So
that?"
I wish they would have been speaking, because like, you know, they couldn't resist saying, "Give me a hand."
I would want like just like after he slaps Mega Man out with it, it just slowly pans over. It just like stays on the one-armed like stone giant just for like an awkward amount of time.
No, it's gonna show him just like
He's got like one single rock tear.
No, he's gotta be just like staring at the guy that just ripped his
It's like,
But he's gotta be in the same pose where his arm, like, where he was like flexing.
yeah, just one arm. Oh god, it was just so good. And like,
Oh, and then there was like when everyone's like, "Oh my god, we gotta get out of here!"
Yeah, they need to get out of the volcano.
And everyone runs away, and then Mega Man's like, "Dr. Light, roll, run, you gotta save yourself," and they just walk out.
It's just
yeah, I
very
thought
casual.
Rush was gonna take him out. Like, how are they gonna get off the island in time?
Just get away from the volcano. We'll think of it later. We'll kill Cutman and hollow out his body.
Oh my god. For warmth. Wait, they don't help anything.
Ugh.
I was gonna say it's a canoe, but
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I thought you were gonna Empire Strikes Back his body. I was
I didn't
like...
even think about that. No, that'd be Gutsman. He's a big boy. But yeah, they're just walking, and then Mega Man saves the day, and like they're just on a Sunday stroll.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're
oh
just
hey
walking.
guys,
Yeah.
wait for.
Wasn't-
Down the mountain, like, found you, and they're just like calmly walking.
They didn't even check if the volcano like stopped erupting. They were just like, yeah.
Right? Because wouldn't have erupted because the machine fell in it? Wasn't that what he figured out? Like, if this machine falls into the volcano, it will erupt. And it literally falls in the volcano.
Well, Mega Man shot it first, so it turned it off.
But why would that matter? I guess it would matter a little bit with, like, the radiation, but it's just... the robots didn't even know how to turn it on before.
Their story, they're just like they're just trying to get away from the Stone Man.
It was just a guess, okay? They weren't sure.
I wish the weather machine did anything in that
I know,
episode.
Well, it flooded the room, sort of.
Yeah, it was
That's
literally
so
just a puddle that just magically stayed around roll.
Even if it created like acid rain and the robots had to run and hide and the stone guys melted.
They already did that with Toad
No,
Man.
that's true.
Or, Duck Man.
Duck man.
Duck man.
But, I guess that's it for this episode. Overall, again, fun episode. This
Yeah.
is one of them that I really remember from when I was a kid. I just remember, just the rock guys and the leaf shield. Yeah. It's one of them that, it's one of the episodes I think of when I think of the show.
Mhm.
And I really liked it, and go watch it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anything
Megaman's
else?
good fun.
Yeah, good.
I would say to all of our viewers, if you saw Woodman's leaf shield and thought, man, that looks like a pizza thing.
I'd make a pizza on that thing.
Put a little food emote at the bottom in the comments.
Oh, man.
Put your favorite pizza toppings if you want. We hungry.
Well, now we need to go make a pizza.
I know.
All right, everybody, we're getting out of here. Thank you for coming, and join us tomorrow for more Mega March. And thank you, Zach, for being on.
Yeah, it was good to be on.
All right, and we'll see you later.
Bye.